Hello everybody, this is Coach B with Everyday People Are My Celebrities. I'm on the line with The Chosen and Lieutenant Les. So you guys not going to show your face to the audience, man, so they can have somebody to look at. You guys just going to go out like that. Is that how we doing it?
So, wait, we should put our faces.
Yeah, is that how we doing it, man? You guys don't want to be in the front anymore. Y'all want to lead?
No, I'll put my face. I'll put mine on right now. Give me a second.
I'm saying you don't want people to know.
You see me? You see me? You see me, big bro?
Yes, sir. You don't want people to know what Lieutenant Academy. Oh, you got your hand.
This guy. I already knew it. You're something else, man.
Oh, you put that on me, right? You put that on me.
I put that on you,
right?
Lieutenant. We put it on him.
So you asked me a question. Let's jump right into it. So we're talking about compensation, right? So there's around 550 to 600 million, right, MMA fans. And most suggest that the MMA fighters should be receiving more compensation. Not here to create controversy, but we are honest enough to say it. The likelihood of fighters' pay increasing overnight is low. I just want to share with the MMA community. We don't have to wait for permission to do better. UMYO Sports offers a solution that we can all stand behind. It's a model where community supports its fighters. Fighters support the community and the businesses. There's no politics, no division, no empty promises. Just a shared ecosystem that's built upon respect, loyalty, and mutual growth. So when fans show up intentionally, when businesses reinvest locally, and when fighters are empowered beyond the cage, everyone wins. That's not complicated. That's not radical. That's community. And it's time we built it together. Fighters, let's do something to help the athletes. Let's do something to help content creators and influencers. So we created an ecosystem for athletes, right? That means an ecosystem is like a platform, right, where you have your own marketplace. So you have Facebook that created an ecosystem for realtors, where realtors pay anywhere from $91, and up. And then you have school that created an ecosystem and they pay $99. People that go into that platform, they pay $99 for like a Google group, right? So it's like your own privacy only. You don't have to worry about all the other negativity that's going on because everybody is talking the same interests. So we said, let's create one for athletes, right? MMA fighters. But let's do it based upon what people can afford, right? Now, what makes our ecosystem different from their ecosystem is they only have one platform under their ecosystem, which is the marketplace. UMYO, UMYO, unmasking your opinion, unmasking your origin, right? Unified movement for youth opportunities. We have up to 18 platforms, right, for the sports ecosystem, the sports community, the sports tribe, versus the other two, which are the top leading ecosystem. They both have over a million. So just imagine a million people paying $99, $91 a month, right? Let the fan base, let the athletes pay based upon their budget. So we have prices as low as $2.54. Now, when you register, right, you're able to support athletes, and 40% of those proceeds goes back to the athletes each and every month. We look at this as community taking care of community. Now, this used to happen back in the days, and when we say this, we're not being an offense to anyone, we're just keeping it 100. Before 1492, you had tribes that supported each other. You had tribes that were all on the same team. and you had individual tribes, but there was still a sense of morale and a sense of responsibility and a sense of accountability. So we're going all the way back, but we're creating an ecosystem where everybody is on the same page. So you have the opportunity as a fan to register knowing that 40% of your proceeds will be going back to those fighters, not to exceed 20K. We just came up with that though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that mean though? And I want to share with you what that means. Let's say that most fighters or most content creators, YouTubers, they have 2K or more on the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook followers. Let's say that 20K register at $5.99 a month. Let's say that 5K registered at $5.99 a month. Let's say that 2K registered at $5.99 a month. 40% of that goes to the influencer or the fighters. So if you got, as well as the gym, so if you got 40% of 120K, which is 20K followers, that's 48,000 that goes to the fighters each and every month, right? And that's just 20K followers, and they have literally some. I know, Brother Kennedy, you got over 20K followers. So let's use you for example. If 20K of your followers said, "I want to support Brother Kennedy, and I see what it is he's doing," and they know your story, a lot of them know your story, and they pay $5.89, not $91, right? Not $100, but $5.99. That's 48K that goes to you each and every month. Now, if you have 5K that register for $5.99 out of your 20K, then that's 12K that goes to you each and every month. If you have 2K that followers that registered under your QR code, that's 12,000, but 40% of that is 4.8K. So that's $5,000 that goes to you each and every month. So yeah, you have some fighters who would probably say, well, I got 1 million people who would pay, right? But we don't want, because if you do 48K, that's over half $500,000 a year. That should be enough, right? But why not give 2K of that to someone who is still in training, right? Before they even made it to the PFL, right? Why not give some of that to maybe a youth organization, right? We want to make sure that those 300 million people that are intrigued into MMA can assist across the board, for everybody each and every month don't have to worry about their bills. What would that be? What would that be like? I want you guys to think about that for a second. What would that be like if human beings in the United States who are struggling, right, and they know that at least 5K can go to them each and every month to cover their bills? How much relief would that bring mentally, emotionally, health-wise to those individuals? And this is the way that it was before 1492. MAGA, Make America Great Again. Before 1492, there should be no one that's starving. There should be no one that's without a home or losing their home. So the government can do whatever they want to do, but it's going to have to take the people. We got to get out of the mindset of there is no solution and waiting on a solution and complaining about a solution to people that don't give a rat's matrix on what it is that we do. Are you getting my point? So it's going to take the people. So why not provide resources to everyone so that they can pay their bills? We got to get out of the capital mindset of it's all or nothing, or it's mine and I'm going to take everything. We got to change our mindset, because the middle class is being removed no matter what you think about it. We can help each other. We must help each other. And the funny thing is, we're not asking anybody to switch from their platforms, right? We're just asking you to use both, but let's empower the people and show the system how we're able to do it. Otherwise, we're all going down the drain together. And that's what we're doing. But I want to pose that question to you, and then you answer that question. And people say, well, why you guys are doing that? Because we want to share with everyone. We was raised in a capitalist society, and that capitalist society taught us to only think about ourselves. It didn't teach us to think about others. So we're competing. I look at a lot of content creators. I mean, and they're literally going at it on each other's throats, right? And all of it is for the brand. But what if we could teach people the power of data, not algorithm? There's no algorithm in this. There's no multi-level marketing in this. It's straight, you support your favorite athlete.
Oh, you're fine. Your laughter is so funny.
Well, let me say
Laughter
this
is good for
about
the soul.
It is.
I believe the question was your thoughts on allowing our communities that are already there on Facebook and all the other popular social media platforms. I mean, all these different groups on Facebook, YouTube, everybody, all these influencers have their own space on the popular platforms. So we're not asking them to do anything different than what they're doing now. The benefit of being a part of the UMYO platform, unlike Twitter, who makes 3.4 billion, Facebook 134 billion, Zoom 4.3 billion, YouTube 31.5 billion, TikTok 84 billion. You know, unlike the billionaires on social media who are not giving anything back, but yet we all are renting space from the landlord's digital space, right? That's what we're doing. We're renting space. And then they're using the data that we collect to advertise to those that are looking for a fixed audience, right? So that's the game. And if you don't say the right things where they can advertise to everybody that they want to, then they can boot you off the land, right? They can send you an eviction notice because of something that you said that they may not agree with.
Okay, for those who didn't get it, and you're saying, can you just break that down for me in the smallest common denominator, right? So that I can understand this. Okay, first let me say this. When you own your own platform, you can do anything it is that you want. What we're doing is we're removing the algorithm, right? And we're sharing with you the power of your data. This is what they're doing. But they're giving you pennies on the dollars using algorithm. What if, right, you can get paid per subscriber? That's what we're doing, right? So at UMYO, we show influencers, content creators, athletes, how easy it is to use data to activate real support from their fan base. No different from Patreon or OnlyFans, right? Not just like your views. We keep it simple. Say for instance you're an athlete. You register for $49.99. You receive a unique QR code. You share it directly with your fans. That's it. There's no complicated tools. Again, no algorithm deciding who gets seen. Every month, 40% goes directly to that athlete, that influencer, that content creator. So this creates real compensation for fighters, for gyms, for trainers while they're in training, not just on fight night. So this is why UMYO Network is different from any other ecosystem. There are millions, literally millions of MMA fans who care deeply about their favorite fighters and they want to support them. But until now, there was no clear, trusted way to do it. Now there is. Fans can register for as little as $2.54 per month, whatever your budget is, turning support into something affordable, consistent, and meaningful. UMYO Network doesn't just help athletes. It also serves as a powerful fundraising tool for youth organizations, for gyms, for sports clubs, for nonprofits that need that extra resource to grow, train, and compete. And also for those who are just looking for resources, right, to where they can pay their bills on a monthly basis. Athletes become community leaders, fans become active supporters, and the entire sports communities grow together. That's what we will be sharing with influencers and followers. We're keeping it simple. And as a subscriber, as a follower, 10% goes out each and every day to those followers in prize giveaways. We asked 335 community members, what is it that you would look for if there was any prizes each and every day? So we put together giveaways. Most of them said, if somebody can pay my car note, if somebody can pay my mortgage, my electric bill, right, gas card, food card. It was the basic essentials of life. What does that say? That means that we have to take care of each other. Don't think about this. There's nothing to think about. We did everything for you. We laid out the blueprint for you. Simply register, right? Support an athlete, right, of your choice and allow us to do the rest. It's that simple. We believe that we have to educate our athletes, right? When you go to I've seen a lot of these athletes who got these scholarships and then they got made it to the NFL and the NBA and all the sports league, but they didn't know anything about finances, right? But what if you can learn about finances, right? What if you can control your resources, right? What if you can learn about life and behavior skills, you know, because you got anger issues? What if you can learn about parenting courses because you became a parent at a young age? What if you can learn about anger management and how to control that, right? So we have learning management system where you're paying for that on a monthly basis with the resources that you're getting, but it's at least providing additional resources to those life coaches that's able to help you in those particular areas. So it's like an ecosystem where everybody is helping each other and everybody is getting paid. If you got 3,000 athletes that is paying a life coach 10 to 20 bucks a month, that life coach is going to be okay, right? And they're taking a new class each and every month because it's mandatory that they take these classes each and every month. Why? Because we want you to be informed. So we don't just come with a learning management system. We come with our own marketplace where businesses are able to be supported by community being able to be supported by businesses, right? We got prize giveaways. If you're a member, prize giveaways each and every day. Why? Because people are hurting. We watch something together, which is what would you do, right? When people was going to the store and they didn't have enough resources, right?
Sure.
To buy groceries. Well, what if we're able to give away gas cards and food cards and money each and every day to everyday people? And we're saying this is our way of saying thank you for paying that $2.54. Thank you for paying that $5.99 a month. Thank you for paying that $9.99 a month. Thank you for paying that $19.99 a month. Whatever it is that your budget is, now you're knowing that it's going to a good cause. Who could ask for anything more than that? And not only do we have the ecosystem for athletes, we got over 50 different ecosystems. We're the only ones global. UMYO, Unmasking Your Opinion. Unified Movement for Youth Opportunities. Unmasking Your Origin is the only is the only tribe that has multiple tribes. We have one for Democrats. We have one for Republicans. Based upon your interest, whatever your interest is. We have one for Faith Hub. We have one for entertainment. We have one for nightlife. We got one for health and wellness, right? Military, police officers, right? Trucking industry, right? We have unlimited with non-profit organizations, right? HBCUs, alumni, right? What is it? Greek organizations, sororities and fraternities. We have a hub exclusively based upon your interests, and we're doing the same thing we are with the athletes hub that we're doing with those individuals hub. What more can you ask for? We have to support each other. These other ecosystems that they're building that's private and gated, they're charging you $99 and $91 a month. UMYO is charging only $2.54, and you get up to 19 additional platforms in each of those hubs. So that means the Faith Hub also have the same platforms, 18 and 19 platforms that the sports have. I know what you're saying. How are you able to do that? And the only thing that we can say is God. The only thing that we can say is Elohim. The only thing that we can say is the Most High. The only thing we can say is Jehovah. That's how we're able to do it. He gave us a plan, and he said, go ahead and make that happen. We made it happen. And we believe that not only will this provide resources to those who truly need it, but would also allow us to be able to build communities. What do you mean by that? Well, you have 300 million jobs that's going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. And I want you to look this up. Everything I'm saying right now, look it up. You have over 46 million households where people are going to lose their home, estimated in 2026. That's this year alone. Well, there's only 160 million people employed in the United States. So you're telling me that 46 million are about to lose their home? That's the removal of the middle class. So if we don't have something in place and we're continuously on this free plantation and we're continuously thinking about capitalism, which is I only care about myself, we're all in that same melting pot. So if you got the middle classes being removed and you got these $2.54, $5.99, $9.99 that's coming in each and every month, guess what that allow us to be able to do? It allow us to be able to build our own communities and provide affordable homes to those who can afford affordable homes. And it allow us to build homes for those who can't afford affordable homes. Because you got some people now that can't afford affordable homes. You got over 300, and I want you to look this up too, 300,000 African American sisters, Nubian sisters, whatever name that you, black sisters, whatever you, queens, whatever you want to say, that have lost their jobs within the past 3 to 4 months. 300,000, and they were breadwinners. So what are they supposed to do? You have more homeless children than ever before. What are they supposed to do? So it's going to take all of us, but it's going to take an ecosystem, because everything is going to technology. So it's going to take, again, an ecosystem where everybody, all nationalities, even though we're reaching out to the brown and black skin community, it's going to take every nationality who understands, right, that we're all in it. You have more Europeans, right, that are poor than African Americans and Hispanics, right? Then you have a set amount that's not. So we're going to need everybody to participate and say we got to do better to save our business. You having literally thousands of businesses each and every month that are closing. Do your research. And the people that we put into office do not have any solutions. And they're going to bed with each other behind closed doors while we're fighting on who's better, the red or the blue. And they're laughing at us. And we're literally fighting and divided because they are our quote unquote, not mine, not some of ours, but our mom and dad fighting, divided. And we got to pick sides. So much so that we know both are wrong. Both don't have no solution. But we're so deep into the system to where we can't even, think about that, we're so deep into the system to where we can't even have any form of critical thinking to say to ourselves, hey, something is not right here. So you got a decade that's going into a generation to another generation, and we're all being bamboozled, led astray, hoodwinked, and we can't figure out why. Well, the reason is we're dependent upon the system because we don't believe that anybody else other than them, which they haven't, can come up with a solution, which they haven't. And when one is introduced to us, we're so deep into quicksand that we rather continue to complain.
Yes, sir.
Everyday people are my celebrities. Coach B.
Communities are no longer the future, they're the now. We are the only platform offering you ownership of your digital ecosystem and a fundraising system like never before. Trust the system. Trust UMYO. Let's take back the power, digitally, mentally, economically. Let's see whose side everyone is really on. To get your own digital community hub, ecosystem, contact IC Agreements at umyowallstreet.site.